Okay, 1,000 words. Eddie Murphy plays Jack McCall, literary agent that stretches the truth to get clients. He's a big talker. He lies very often to get what he wants. And he hears that there's this religious leader, this New Age religious leader named Dr. Sanjay, played by Cliff Curtis, has a book coming out that's very hot. So he goes to Sanjay's religious worship temple to find out about the new book and everything. Now this doctor, his religious philosophy is to get in touch with your true self, the part of you that existed when you were a child and before you people became what they are as adults, where they show like a liar to the world and such. While at the temple, Jack pricks himself on this Bodhi tree at the line to Dr. Sanjay. And when he gets home, the same tree springs up out of the ground in his own backyard. And then Jack realizes he's connected to the tree. Every time he says a word, leaves fall down from the tree. And all the leaves fall off the tree, he dies. And writing words on paper is not a loophole in this movie. He writes a word on a newspaper, the leaf will still fall off the tree. So he learns he has to use hand movements, talking dolls, drawing pictures, and his annoying assistant to communicate for him. To add to the comedy, anything else that happens to the tree, he feels it. When the tree is watered, he'll feel the water. He'll be sweating a lot. When squirrels nest in the tree, he'll feel the squirrels nesting. The scenes Jack has with his mother, I don't think that these scenes are really meant to be funny. They're meant, in my opinion, to create sympathy and a look into his inner self and the issues he has with his father dying when he was young. But this is not done well because it's a bad use of his mother suffering from Alzheimer's. Jack learns he has to let his inner self out to save his life, and so he tells his wife how much he loves her and their son. He resolves his relationship with his mom, and finally he goes to his father's grave and forgives him. And that's pretty much it. At the end of the movie, I felt very, very disappointed, and it only gave me chuckles. And this is pretty much all mildly funny. It's not hilariously funny like his last movie, Tower Heist. That was amazingly funny. It was just like a Beverly Hills Cop or 48 Hours all over again. That's why I love the movie so much. I mean, I got chills when Ben Stiller bailed Eddie Murphy's character out of jail. I was like, oh my God! I just saw a scene from 48 Hours all over again. That's how good that movie was. Eddie Murphy's funny bone returned in Tower Heist, and now it's away again, or it's not there as much as I hoped it would be. The gags were nowhere equal to the humor in the last that he had in Tower Heist. So I don't think this is as bad as Pluto Nash or Beverly Hills Cop 3, but at the same time, I don't think it's nowhere near as good as Tower Heist, Beverly Hills Cop 1 or 2, or the 48-hour films, Golden Child. So this is getting a 4 out of 10 for me. I hate to give Eddie Murphy a bad rating. I like the guy a lot. I think he's a hilarious comedian, but this was not good. If this ends up on my worst movies list, it's going to end up very low. Probably like 10, 9, or 8, somewhere like that. And that's my review of 1,000 words.